Okay, we ball. We're going for it. Okay. I have literally no idea how this is going to go. My settings are insane. I'm going to have to turn them down. We'll go, see. We'll go hard. We'll go hard. We'll go, no board. We'll load up the keyboard as well. We'll see if it works in this game. That working? Working fine there. Oh, but it's not working here. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Now, I wonder if this will work if I go into full screen. Nope, still doesn't work. Ah. Hey, wait, let me try this. No board. Let's try running it as an administrator. You see it there. Working fine. Take the yes! Yes. Yes, that's it. Okay. Awesome. Does that size look good?
The beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
We're running with DLSS, balanced. Well, it looks good now, but this is a cutscene, I assume.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be.
Are subtitles too big? I'm playing on with path tracing on low. Yeah, no, this game is graphic. By that I mean it's got graphics, not like it's. There's also a nudity filter, which I turned on for the sake of this playthrough. I'm tempted. I'll try that in a minute. Now, subtitle size will go small.
This is not the ending I wanted.
Yeah. Those subtitles were massive.
Eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Jesus. I'd say that this is why there's a nudity filter. What the fuck? It's actually running decently right now.
Already gone.
Jesus. I'm gonna turn the texture resolution up. I don't know if I'm quite hitting 60. VSync made it worse. All right, we're gonna go. Oh, that's way too loud, I think. If the if no board stops working, if it, like my mouse inputs and keyboard inputs stop working, let me know. Also, you know what? I'm actually gonna disable it. I think it's not immersive. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna turn my lights off. Lights are off. Okay. We're doing this. And you know what? We're gonna go good quality. Jesus. Light, good, good, good. Maybe not good. Maybe not good. Never mind, not good. Jesus. Jesus. This is so much worse than Alan Wake 1 in terms of how gruesome it is.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
That's one hell of an opening. Oh, geez. Is the game volume, like, almost matching my voice? I have no idea if you're still here.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Casey.
I will. Bye, kiddo.
Casey is his character. Oh, you're back though. Okay. You missed one hell of an opening. You keep leaving, like at the worst times. Anyways.
Wonder where she gets that from.
Is my volume like just barely above the game? Because that's how it should be.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
The game is a bit quiet. Is that better?
It's right up your alley. You should take
Still a little low.
lead. Think of
That's
me
probably
as the
better.
backup.
Let me know if it's too loud though. That's the most
Okay.
important thing. As long as you can hear me
Any
slightly
words of
above the game.
advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Yeah, you just missed the scene that set the tone for the
Here we
game.
are. Cauldron Lake.
And this is Casey,
Time to
which
get
is
to
like,
work.
I guess, one of Alan's characters is Casey.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car. So
Oh,
where's the
yep,
deputy?
yep. That's frame rate. Maybe I'll try.
Eaten by a bear?
Yeah, no. Whoop. Rip. No path tracing. Oh. Okay.
I'll check out that map.
Well, it was definitely not
I think
60.
I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
Hey, over here.
Oh, you know what? Is motion blur back on? No.
Hey there.
It definitely looks like motion blur's on.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Okay. We'll do it. High preset. Turn path tracing off. Okay. Oh, dialogue
Saga
options.
Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton.
Thornton.
Down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the
Alex
sharpest
Casey
axe
was
in the shed.
100% Alan's character.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Oh, yeah, we witnessed this happen. We were playing as the character that got murdered.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently...
And you missed it.
...outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
He got a little cut open, just slightly.
I want to see the body.
Slightly cut
How
open.
do we get there?
Oh,
Perhaps his heart
that's
removed.
Real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Game is beautiful. What button is that? Excuse me? What? It's tab? It's tab.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Part missing again. Mental technique that allows Saga to analyze cues and progress the investigation. So they've gamified like the idea of that Casey's like some superhuman or can do, not superhuman, but like bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Yeah. Floating of the corpse indicates of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. I started in water. No, my keyboard has the tab. It says tab on the tab key. Head Lane. Hey, it's what's his face? I know that. I don't know where I've seen him. So, but in Casey's book, Cauldron Lake didn't have to do with Casey's book. Cases? Okay. So am I going to be playing as an investigator in Alan Wake's story?
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Doesn't pause the game.
Okay.
That's awesome. Stop pushing me out of the way, though.
Much sky.
Also, sorry, I didn't hear your dialogue. I was busy hitting tab over and over.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna play through his last book. No, but why would that have anything to do with
Stairs
Cauldron
around.
Lake?
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Don't like that.
Not a bad
Dude.
place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Remember when we were playing Arma? I don't know if you zoomed into any of the trees, but they look like PNG images.
Damn.
How come this game runs better than that?
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, I get it. It's a highly tuned environment compared to Arma's Changing Day. Yeah.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, the FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
I'm gonna go down here later, probably.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh, they're waiting for me. Okay, I'll be there in a second. Never mind. This is like... Okay, this is like a whole thing. This game has a map, so I'm sure that we'll be doing lots of exploring and stuff compared to the other game. Look what up? Yeah, no.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and
Oh,
stuff.
he was
Thanks,
bloated.
Deputy.
No tarp.
Oh, and his heart's out.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
There's that's the nudity
Step
filter that I'm
1.
talking about. It's just
Examine the corpse.
it's a guys, they
Body is
put underwear
positioned
on
on
them.
the
They
table.
put underwear on them.
Ritualistic.
Round of applause. Nudity filter, guys. They did it. They cracked the case for the most efficient way to do nudity filtering. C allows Saga. C allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with. Okay. Yes, that is a filter. Dude, what is going on with that? Oh, wait, what? I see, I can do it like this. Or I can press C. Then it gets all weird if I move my mouse.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay. Why is this a different file? You'd think it would be a sub-file.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay. I see. Yeah. Hello? Can you do that? Oh, okay. I have to... That's the least efficient way to do it.
Heart removed.
You would
from
want to put
chest,
him...
strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches
Yeah, it is.
previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Victim, the killers. Okay.
Who is our victim?
Yeah,
Who
no, it's
killed him?
a full experience.
Need to find more clues. Large
Surprised
amount of
it's not
blood on the
70.
table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
This is the type of game
Was
that
it
you
for a
can
camera?
experience through someone else.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Oh. How do we know that? What? How do you know that that's not right?
Nah.
What? It tells me when I'm wrong?
Indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Is this where we drove down? No, this can't be it. Yeah, I know. I agree. But I guess that would add a
This
ton of
map
complication to the
always cheers
story.
me up.
Oh. Oh, that just leaves. That's another button to leave. Did I turn path tracing all the way off? That is a significant hit. Sorry, path tracing. Yeah. Rip. Can I just walk away? Where's 1? Oh, that's 1. Where's 2? Oh, 2 and 3 are both here. 4, and there's no 5? Oh, it keeps your animation. That's kind of cool. Okay.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
You're telling me they constructed all of this around the crime scene, or no? This has been here.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Good talk. Oh.
Nice talking to you, too.
Yep.
I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look,
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name
Oh.
is Nightingale. He was
Oh.
FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him.
He's a
Brothers in
Fed.
arms.
Yeah.
Oh, and sisters.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Mile High Strangler? That's one hell of a case name. No, this is not a prequel. This is a completely different story, it seems, but like I don't think this is the same timeline that Alan Wake. These are Alan Wake's characters. And it was Zane that Alan was a story in. From what I understand. I probably should have done some research on the consensus around what actually happened in Alan Wake.
Casey. A true classic.
Casey is a story in Alan Wake. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally Storyception, yeah.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Yeah, I ran into him too.
Worked any cases
He aimed a
together.
gun at me.
After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end.
Ah.
Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Yeah, so this is not the same timeline.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Oh, recording it.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
He was like bloated when we got control of him. And in a lake. Or in-
Profiling. Get
Ooh.
into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click.
Oh.
Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
No, in
This wasn't
setting, I
some
get it.
Random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component.
Oh. Oh,
They
I
don't see
see.
him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Oh.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yep.
Nightingale went missing 13
Oh,
years
since
ago.
2010.
2010.
The same
Oh, this
as
takes place in
all the other
2023.
victims.
Duh.
Certainly fits the pattern.
So it
Makes
is a
me wonder
sequel.
what was going on that year.
Okay.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map.
Nope.
Guess he ended up here,
He chased
I bet
Alan
there's
Wake.
more to that story.
but no happy ending.
So, Alan Wake is a story and written by Thomas Zane. And in that story, Alan Wake wrote a story. Okay, I can't even begin to. It's like now that they have Casey here, that's another one of Wake's characters. Oh my, am I not good to just like walk off? I'm so confused. They're not giving me very good tool tips. I know I'm probably blind, but okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is one of those stories where it's like the more you think about it, it doesn't exactly help.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Okay,
This one of
Thornton.
your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
Oh.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Don't be another page.
Full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter.
Oh God.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Okay.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Oh, Alan Wake is this is just another
I should
Casey
inform
story.
Nightingale about this page.
But why did he insert it in? Oh no, no, it's not. Because the whole case. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna think about it. I know what I'm thinking in my head, but there's no way for me to put it into words.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just...
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh God. Oh, victim came from, duh.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Oh God, don't do that. Dude, who the hell is... One second, somebody's, doing a thing. I'm gonna turn my, my Discord to Do Not Disturb. Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
What?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
I gotta get used to
Sure.
it's not
But the
pointing
coroner
me
will be
at
back
who I
in
need to
town
talk
for
to.
another week after Deerfest.
After Alan
No
Wake, I
problem.
just assumed it
I'll
would.
do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Which gate? This gate? This gate.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right?
Oh, whoa, is there an inventory management system in
Let's
this
try
game?
that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I thought
Seems
this
like a
knowing
nice town so far.
pretty much
Nice
nothing,
side.
except for it got
Pretty
really
boys.
high praise.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Yes.
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff ins.
Yeah, I thought Alan Wake Remastered looked pretty good. Like, it was clearly a remaster, but it looked good. Then seeing this, I'm like, that's wild. Those games are not, they are not far apart in when, like, Alan Wake Remastered was, what, a year and a half ago? 2 years ago? In time for the Control DLC?
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Okay. I'll get in this car. Yeah, she had... Oh, she did! Yeah, but she had it, like, cut out, like, straight through her heart.
I can't get
Oh, but
that manuscript
that's
page
just a
out of my head.
graphics thing.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Oh, that was weird.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Subtitles catch up. Oh my god.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Ah. Why is...
The diner's just up the waterfront.
There we
Should
go.
keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today?
Oh my god.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that's rich. Bittersweet nectar. Get it in coffee world.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean our
Oh,
float
dear.
will be the belle of the ball at this
Cute.
Deerfest. Just a few more days. Nice little float to share. This is my first year though.
Oh, is Rose gonna be all corrupted?
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's
This guy.
Washington's finest.
Isn't this guy
Nice to meet you,
the
Sheriff.
main character in
Separate
Quantum
Coffee.
Break?
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
Maybe
This is Agent
his
Alex
face
Casey.
shape is
Tim
and
Britton.
voice.
And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
That's totally him. Can you look that up? Can you look up if is it Sheriff Breaker? Look up if Sheriff Breaker is.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
Here, let me do it.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Yep.
Sure.
Jack Joyce.
But
Yep.
it slowed down ever
Same
since
actor.
Parker was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I love his voice. I don't know what it is. It's just, yeah.
Believe that happened.
It's up there with like Brian Deckard,
Be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
who voiced
Take your mind off things.
Connor in Yo, can I play Coconut? What? Same song being played over and over and over and over.
How can we be so calm?
I'm as big of a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. That's awesome.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
Oh.
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who
Oh.
went missing here. I was
Great.
down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in
Cool.
the woods?
Another writer.
Naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
Probably the masks?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree."
Dude, I love the acting.
Cult of the tree.
Acting's actually really
Then we
convincing.
found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Deer Mask Owl House reference, yeah.
The cult of the tree.
They held something.
What aren't the Bookers telling me?
They weren't telling us something.
The symbol
Oh.
is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake
Oh.
of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
No, they weren't. They said it's perfectly legal. They were lying. I found that so odd that they were like,
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Why? Let her have her damn book. That's so petty. Dude, I hate
This
that.
could prove to be helpful.
No, it could. Oh,
Do me a
take a
favor.
good look at it.
Stick
Take a
around
couple
for now in case
pictures
you
and
have
then
any
leave
more
it.
questions.
Come on.
Even dream of missing Deerfest. Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
You're not Rose.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Oh, it is Rose.
Are you? I'm sorry.
Different voice actor.
Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
Rose does look off. It might be intentional,
You're
but
mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
it's like she looked possessed at the end. But no, she does look off. Something about the way that her lips moved, that was not intentional. That whatever that was. Reflections. That's wild.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Different
Guess I
voice
just have one
actor.
of those faces.
And less bubbly, but she's also older.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately?
Oh, I guess it makes
Suspicious
sense.
People in deer masks?
No one's
That was what threw me
suspicious,
off. It's like before
but
Rose was
soon
so
enough, there'll
bubbly.
be
Now she's
lots
probably
of
more
happy
reserved.
people wearing deer masks for Deerfest.
It was like
Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
she was like what they said, barely out of her teens.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult.
A murder cult.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Wait. Is this the same? Wait. What else has he played? Wait, one moment. Okay. Let me look this up. Sean Ashmore. Let's see his IMDb. Actually, why don't I look this up on stream? Why am I doing it on my phone? Sean Ashmore. Oh, he was in The Boys. That's where I recognize him from. He was Lamplighter. Duh. He was also in X-Men. He played the Frozen guy, and yeah. And the whole joke there is that he played Iceman in X-Men. Quantum Break. Yeah. I like him a lot.
Morning, Ted.
But yeah, I was trying to figure out, it was bugging me so much. I had no idea where he was from.
Draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Pat better not
What
have
do you think
died
about
in this
that
time.
Waitress from the diner.
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Seeing a lot of popping though.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
What's that about?
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look.
Yeah,
as soon as
no.
possible.
That was kind of alluded
Either
to
way,
at the end of Alan Wake.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff. Have a nice
And she kept wanting to be someone's muse, and that was the whole thing, is that Barbara was Thomas's... Thomas was, or Barbara was Thomas's muse, and, Alice was, Alan's muse.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh, don't like that. Okay. Why can't I save?
Oh dear. Appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. You think of everything. We'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls.
Oh
Dam.
god, that's hilarious.
Bird watching at Majestic View. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
9% off. Dude, that's so good. My audio is clipping. My mic is clipping, but, okay, one second. We're gonna do a little, Okay, is that better? That's probably better. I think this... yeah, that's way better. Gotcha. Cool. My bad. That's my bad. Is my mic volume still good? Like, just barely above?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door.
guess.
So shoestring budget. I guess
That's
you guys
awesome,
don't
though.
have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's
No, but
basically
the audio was clipping.
right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
So, yeah, now the audio is clipping less.
Always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious. That was so good. Dude, that was awesome. I wonder if that's going to have to do with the bolt cutters that, you know, that the bookers were using. I wonder
I'll
if...
start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
The cause of death was probably getting his heart stabbed and pulled out.
They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
You know,
How'd they manage that?
I think
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
it wasn't, though.
It doesn't add up.
It was
This
submerged
looks like
beforehand.
text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Yeah, I think his cause of death is like right here. Probably something related to this little bit. You know that? Let me just take a really close look over there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks pretty fatal. Yeah, guys, I think we got it. I think we cracked the mystery. He was stabbed and his heart was removed. Got it. Okay, guys, pack it up. We can leave. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I can't keep a straight face. Okay. God. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. Oh. I just did a trifecta of fuck-ups there.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not alone. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like that. Gotcha. Am I good? I already did this. Excuse me? It says examine Nightingale's body. Oh, maybe profile? Nope. Cool. Are we just gonna, you know, stand around? I don't think I'm missing anything. I really don't.
Time to see what Nightingale's body
Ah.
can tell us.
Yeah. Probably all 5 of these. I don't think that his defensive runes were a cause of death. What is this? Floating of joints. Ooh.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Probably, yeah. Cause of death, yeah.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Or maybe it was there beforehand. Huh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for this verdict. I wouldn't have figured it out before. Oh. At least it's not too high res inside. Oh, wow. Gonna be Alan Wake's driver's license?
It's the same type of page we found at
Oh.
Cauldron Lake.
What happened to the
Nightingale hunted Saga? Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Oh, a lot. You found a whole book of them. Like, The Departed. Or whatever it's called. Departure?
No, wait.
No, don't kill him. Oh, God. Oh, no. What happened to our floating glowing ones? Oh, God. Yeah, Departure.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon.
Get in the light.
The page said to get into
Yep.
the light. I need to get into the light. Now.
I'm in.
He can't see me in the light.
What? Oh, that's why they disappeared before, because they can't
My gun's
see
out in
you.
the hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, you have a flashlight. What? Oh, it's got like a Resident Evil style. Oh, God. Wow. This is not how the story goes. Damn, a game that I actually have to wait for it to load. More than a couple seconds. Oh, God. Okay. This is as far as I heal the light. Yeah, yeah. No, totally taking inspiration from Resident Evil.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Yeah, no. This is the first... I have an SSD. This is the first... This might be the first game that I actually have to wait. Like, more than a few seconds. Okay. Okay. It threw me off. It threw me off that he wasn't burning in the light. Oh wow. We'll continue.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it.
Again, not gonna
Somehow
mention
we
the
need to make
pages.
sense of this.
Rip. This game definitely steps up the horror elements, like the classic horror. But it feels a little less cinematic so far. Oh god.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess.
Oh, wow.
Like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light. Lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them. Hurt the darkness in them. Made them vulnerable. I flick the switch. It goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
A lot of periods, like short sentences, unlike the first game, when everything was written in long, described things. This feels more like Control's writing, where it's like one word, one word, one word type thing. I don't know if there's any copyrighted stuff. Venture Tours, good to know I have that, and I can just... They'll attack us.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future.
Intentional?
There's no rational explanation.
No.
This is the case we must solve.
No, I think it's just that probably the writers had a hard time adjusting from from Control over to this. Or it could be that something to do with the Alan Wake DLC in Control. Maybe that took place in between. I probably should have played that first. I couldn't wait. I was back at the Cauldron Lake. I was looking at the floor. I was so confused.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
That's what the government would say.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Why am I amused by something so
start relearning
simple?
this cult's goal,
The lighting
their
of this.
purpose.
I'm sorry. I'm here like... like, I'm here to play a game and stream, and I'm like, ooh, pretty.
It's not opening. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Are they not...
Fuck me. That's terrible.
What do you mean that's
We'll
terrible?
do what we can, man.
You're not gonna... I don't think they quite understood.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Okay, there we go.
Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Thornton just goes along with whatever he says. I like that about his character. It was so obvious in Alan Wake as well. It was so subtle there, actually. I say obvious, but it was done pretty subtly.
They're a fine pair.
Yeah, the dynamic there I love.
Good day.
Quite the advertisement.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Nope.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Do I get to drive yet?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
Yeah, you got it,
The pages haven't been
you got
read
it.
yet.
We can't assume
Yeah,
the
just
person
checking
looking at
those
these pages
boards.
Isn't playing us.
Make sure they're
I agree.
sturdy. Can you give it another
It's the
whack
best
for me?
lead.
No?
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Oh, I see. Now you're going to do it. Now that I walk away. I see how it is. Okay, but I'm going to remember that. You know what? When those monsters come, I'm not saving you.
Hey, how's it
Fucking locals. Yeah, a little bit cold. Just a little bit. Hey, man. I asked him to do it. He didn't. Moment I walked away, he started doing it. That was intentional. You can't tell me that wasn't petty of him. I'm gonna be petty back. Also, where the fuck?
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those
What?
of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by David.
He sounds older.
Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town.
What? I haven't seen him.
You're all asking the same question.
FBI where?
Bring all this darn rain with them.
Why does he sound drunk?
Fest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So,
Yeah.
we reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have...
He just sounds tired. He doesn't want to be here.
Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No.
The atmosphere here, this is so immersive.
Rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever. Yes, I like this parade because they're wonderful in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan. Ah, so you're a fan of swans. Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Oh, wait. I have a map. Where's my FBI buddy? Is the map in here? I have no idea. All right. Where'd he go, though? Like, I'm actually lost. I have no idea where to find him.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Which, is he? Okay. I feel so stupid. Meet up at the car. Now this car... Is it that car? No. I feel so stupid. Can you, like, go back and see what car... No, that's stupid. Hi. Hello, I would like to get in a car, a vehicle. God, I feel so stupid. Yeah. I forgot what it looks like. It was like a sedan.
I have things
Oh.
to do. And this is not the right way.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it was probably this. It's not this. Oh wait, we stopped first at the diner, right? It's so weird. I'm so used to thinking that the game, like, I'm all for games not like guiding you like that, but I'm so used to games having some sort of marker that when it doesn't, I think that I'm doing it wrong, so I just stay in the same spot. I expect to be told where to go. That's my real dog, doing real barking.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh. Where were you, bud? What do you mean I'm gonna be right back? No, I'm not. Where the fuck? I am so stupid. I'm clearly stupid.
Hi there.
Hi.
Yako, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Yako needs. I'm a beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with Alma beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Alma beer. Alma beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers.
Real.
Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes. Partaking
Okay.
in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikannit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out. It's not sad if it's intentional. Alma beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
God. Worth it. I don't care if I'm retarded. It was worth it.
Hello.
Oh, it's right there. Hey, bud.
Welcome back. And did you check out the town, Anderson?
Yeah.
Just getting my bearings.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Waiting on you.
No, it does cutscenes. Damn, I can't drive there. That's so sad.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know. why
Dude,
that
there
man
keeps
was
being a
here
pause.
13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
And then the cutscene
You know the detective
is off.
character from his books, Alex Casey.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not
I
him.
heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone
Okay.
thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copying the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet.
Okay.
After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Okay. That cleared up a lot of stuff. Every time that this cutscene starts like that, this audio cuts out for a second and then comes back with an audio desync. Ooh.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
He's not the Casey.
In charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
God.
I need to understand this.
That is
logic.
stunning.
To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree.
Hey, it's the wildlife
What sort
thing.
of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
Raccoons
I'm
may
not
be
seeing the
cute,
full
but they are
picture
not
yet.
cuddly.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Oh!
Restricted area signs.
Hello.
Wait, no, these aren't the
Saga
same guys.
Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
Oh!
Fantastic to meet you.
Oh!
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder.
It's the guy!
How's it going?
I wasn't expecting him to just be a character.
Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls.
Sure as
There's
hell
a
will.
Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy.
I don't know
You name it, we probably
what
got it.
connection Remedy has to Finland.
What is this?
There's a lot of Finnish stuff.
It's just a
Finnish
monitoring
rock.
station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
Did they just say Federal Bureau of Control?
Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Is that what they said? What did they say?
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown.
That's
was founded
wild.
By Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But
Yeah,
I
no
don't
kidding.
know anything about a murder.
No kidding. No
Operations
kidding,
go
nothing
on
that
in
isn't
different department.
classified.
I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple
I wonder if
months.
he's gonna be in
Yep,
control
that's the
too.
raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't know right through a garbage can.
Yeah.
That's all I've got for the moment.
The janitor in Control, who's like supernatural, has supernatural stuff, is Finnish as well. We never figured out what the fuck was going on with the janitor.
Bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
This is one of the deepest game worlds I think I've ever, I guess, experienced. This, as a concept of Alan Wake, it would have been enough, but with the context of Control...
I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
In real life, no. No, it is not. In the game universe, Federal Bureau of Control, they monitor and take, they basically, if there's, how do I even explain this? If there's something paranormal that goes on, they're the ones to scoop it up for the government and keep it classified and figure out what's going on with it, how to stop it, and make sure that the public stays completely oblivious. So they come up and they make up a story for the public that explains the events, you know, whatever it is. The one that I saw that was based on a real world thing in Control is there was an incident in Cuba. Yeah, it's like SCP, exactly. In fact, it has very similar things with pages and stuff where it's like redacted information and all that. Yeah, very similar. But rather than it being based on creatures, usually it's based on objects. So the objects are like the SCPs. Now the one that I remember the most was there was a real life thing that happened in Cuba where in the Cuban, was it embassy? US embassy in Cuba or something? Or Sudan? A bunch of federal agents, or I guess US government agents, and not agents, you know what I mean, had weird issues with their ears. Their ears started bleeding, or not bleeding, but like, you know, they had ear infections, and a bunch of them experienced hearing loss, like all at the same time, and nobody could figure out what it was. And the consensus was that it was an ultrasonic weapon. Right? Yeah, this was a real thing. Now in Control, you find out that what happened was it was an object of power, or an AWE as they call it, which is a paranormal event or object that caused this. And that was their cover story. And they laugh about it. It's like a radio call, and he laughs about it. Like, huh, can you believe that they'd all believe that? Like, complete bogus story. Can't believe what the public eats up. And it was really funny. But yeah, so that's basically what the Federal Bureau of Control is.
Kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Oh.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a
Hitting
fake
here.
detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movie.
Weapon upgrade. I see. Yeah, I probably should have played through Control plus the DLC first on this channel. I feel like that's not where I'm supposed to go. Like, that's where I came from, right? Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I'm not supposed to go past there. Yeah, so I'm supposed to head over to the investigation. I never actually played the Alan Wake AWE DLC, which is the Alan Wake DLC. So I have no idea how it ties in. I did have something spoiled for me, I have to be honest, that I won't say. That doesn't have to do with this game, but has to do with Alan Wake and Control.
Good eye.
About all this ritual stuff.
Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters,
Huh.
Anderson.
Not this
You know
kind.
what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Whoa. Turned me around. Okay, I don't think I need, yeah. Okay. These are both marked as points of interest. Maybe inside? Hey, bud. I'm not sure. Ultimate Edition is the only version you can buy. Should look that up, see if it's there. There's light here. I see where I need to go. Yeah, so that's probably it. Witch's Ladle is behind me. This way. Okay, cool. Yeah, I never actually played the DLC, so... It's weird, because I played through the main game 2 or 3 times now. It's really such a good game. Here's where the
tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go?
Whoa!
I can feel something.
Jesus, that got me.
A presence.
That got me.
Nightingale
Holy shit. I haven't been jump scared by a game like that in so long. Holy crap. That got me.
Somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold.
Oh.
This place and the dark place. You're in Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway.
Yep,
leading
that's
to
also a
Nightingale.
control reference.
It's somehow connected to a tree.
A threshold is a paranormal doorway, essentially. Oh God. Now what is that? It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or a witch over which whose cauldron the lake really was. Legend tells killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake, took out his heart, locked in a box. So if you know, it might help to remove things like this that might be encouraging heart-related murders. You know, just thinking about this as if, you know, I was... That's definitely not normal.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place.
Oh, wow.
Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Something rushed through her, a presence familiar. She couldn't quite place it, something long forgotten. She had tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside a bright light, objects stood out to Saga. Stood out from the dusty animal skulls and cauldron. A mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall. Mop and a bucket is the reference to Control, the janitor. Poster on the wall is a reference to Control, the bureau, where the main character at the beginning of the game describes the poster as being, there's like a hole behind the poster. And as long as this maintained image that the poster is trying to portray holds true, then nothing is wrong. And that's basically what the Bureau is trying to do, is keep that poster in place. A bright light, nothing could hurt her here. A fuse was in place.
Light is the key. To stay safe.
Yeah, no shit.
But for something more to be revealed as well. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. I need to find the witch's hut.
Behind. Alright. You know what, I might continue this tomorrow. Yeah. Probably a good idea for me to head off. Good night, sleep well. How do I save? 2 minutes ago. Okay, we'll do that. Alright. Take care. God, that game is gorgeous. I'm gonna play more of this when I can. Probably not tomorrow. You will see. Alright, take care. Goodbye.